What up? What up? What up? This is Mike, the philosopher, here with another one. This one is ready to love the wifey rankings. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all something. Okay. The wifey rankings this week is nothing like last week. I'm going to just let you know right now. Okay. There has been some movement in the rankings. And I want to keep something in mind that y'all understand. This is not who's the most beautiful rankings. This is not who's the most popular rankings. This is not who's the friendliest rankings or nothing like that. This is wifey rankings. All right. And I've seen some things happen in this episode that caused a bit of a shakeup. All right. So get your popcorn, get your drink. Okay. Sit back, relax, because it's going to be a lot different than last week. All that being said, okay. Now, let me say something else too before I start. I have given the ladies a bit of what you could call a label. Okay. Now I know that people, kind of shun at the idea of labeling people and things like that. But keep in mind, this is fun. This is entertainment. This is education. And the reason I say it's educating is because it gives women a viewpoint on how men view them. Okay. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes women don't necessarily listen to men when it comes to relationships. Well, this is something that can't really be, debated. This is just how men think. Not all men, but most men think. Okay. And this will give you an idea on how we view you as men. When I just found that when I would discuss relationships with a lot of ladies and things like that, and I would discuss, how things should go or what they look like, I get a lot of pushback. I get a lot of disagreements. I get a lot of this, that, and the third. Well, that's all fine and dandy. But when it comes to this can't really be debated. This is just how most men feel. So the reason I'm putting these labels on these ladies is so you understand how you look to a man after a certain amount of time. Now, I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is I've been around. So I've dated and I've met all these women, not literally, but figuratively. I've met all these women on this season of Ready to Love, pretty much all seasons of Ready to Love. And we're at the midpoint right now, right? So I feel like I can put a label on these ladies. And again, don't take this too serious. Don't get all in your feelings. This is my disclaimer. This is education. This is just how men will view you. Okay. Without further ado, let's go in. At number 7 is Aries. What? Aries is at number 7? Yes, Aries at number 7. Let me tell you something, man. I did not know she was divorced twice. And for the same reason that Brandon was on the bottom, Aries deserves to be on the bottom. Okay. The only caveat is he married the same woman twice. Aries probably married two different guys, okay, and divorced. And the last guy she married, she wanted the divorce. He wanted to work it out. That tells me that this woman, I will be wasting my time marrying this woman. For the same reason all the ladies let Brandon go, you need to understand why men will let Aries go. Okay? Now, the label I have for her is my ex stepdaddy seeker. Okay? It's kind of a clumsy name, but she's my ex stepdaddy. She's my ex who is looking for a stepdaddy for her kids. Okay? And as beautiful as I think Aries is, my goodness, wonderful looking lady, natural beauty, I would not waste my time marrying her. Maybe we could, she could be, I wouldn't say a side chick, but she probably a side chick. She could be a side chick. I don't think she could ever, well, she would have to do a lot of work to be upgraded to girlfriend, but she could never be promoted to wife because it's too risky. It's too risky. You left two divorces. If you left both of them, then that tells me you are a quitter at marriage. I'm not going to waste my time marrying a woman who gladly divorced two other guys, got two boys out of the situation, and need a daddy to try to replace these guys. No, I can't do it. As much as I'm attracted to you, Aries at number 7, it's not going down. At number 6 is Janelle. All right. Now, Janelle, why is Janelle at number 6? Well, Janelle does got a little mean girl in her. I told you this is this woman's representative. She showed the men the good side of her, but she showed the women the nasty side of her. Janelle is very, she confrontational. She could be confrontational. And all that energy she was giving Kira, Janelle will eventually end up giving that energy to the man she don't like anymore. If you're in a bad relationship, if you're in a bad situation or a bad argument, all that, let me tell you how it's going to be. I don't like you. I'm not going to talk to you. She's going to do that to her man. Okay. Now, the good side of Janelle is that she was fighting for her man, so to speak, Quentin. Okay. But I don't think it was all just about Quentin. I think this was a build up with Janelle. And I think that she just didn't rock with Kira at all. On no level. She just didn't rock with Kira. And this was festering in Janelle. She couldn't wait to get this out. So when she got to the girls' lounge, she, got into it with Kira, and all of that nastiness came out. Kira was a halfway right. She was like, you a mean girl. Janelle is a mean girl. Okay? She showed the guys her representative. But that mean girl is in her. It ain't gonna stop with just the women. Once one of those men get on her bad side, that Janelle is going to come out. That is not wifey material. Okay? Janelle's label is my crazy ex. Janelle is my crazy ex. Okay? She the type to, slash your tires and she's the she has some anger in her. Okay? And she's gonna let that out. When the time she feel like the time is right, she's gonna let that anger out. And she's also possessive. Again, I met all of these women. There wasn't these women literally, but all these personality types, I met them all. Okay. Janelle is the chick that's going to, you know, be that angry girl, and she's going to get that attitude with you, and she's going to roll her neck, and she's going to, I don't like you, I don't this, that, and the third. No, thank you. Do I want that to be my wife? No. Hell no. If she don't file for divorce, I will. Okay? Because I can't take it no more. And all those insecurities is going to build up, and then we're going to get into an argument, and she's going to be mean and nasty, and then it's going to be like, I can't deal with this chick. What happened to the chick? What happened to the Janelle I met on the show? Okay, she was nice. Now all of a sudden the real Janelle comes out. Okay, now Janelle is beefing with Kat online. She's beefing with Kira on the show. She get a smoke to the ladies, but to stay on the show, she being fake nice to the men. Janelle is my crazy ex. That's her label. The one that will slash tires. And she's at number 6. At number 5 is Kira. All right. Now, Kira, believe it or not, I'm at a point now where I would marry Kira before I marry Janelle or Aries. Kira, even though Kira works my nerves, she has a chance of learning from her mistakes. One thing I do like about Kira is she don't hold no stress on her mental. She don't hold no stress. She don't carry anger with her. She don't walk with that luggage. Something happened to her, it pissed her off or it made her upset. She leave it there. She don't pick it up and carry it with her. And she stays her bubbly self, which is workable, more workable than a Janelle, for instance, because Janelle is the type that she will hold grudges, she will carry that stress, and arguments will happen all the time with this woman. Once you get on Janelle's bad side, it's a wrap, okay? But with Kira, she decides whether she likes you or not, and if she do like you and how you move, she's not going to carry a whole lot of baggage, especially from her past. She dropped that shit, she let it go, and she moves on. That's one thing I do like about Kira. But I mean, she's annoying as hell, to be honest. And I couldn't really deal with her antics, but I'm gonna have to teach her some things on how to move, how to not be so hypocritical with her hypocrisy. Stop judging. She's the youngest person on the show, so possibly she could learn some things. Okay, I could teach her some things, but she got to be willing to learn. But that's more workable, because I think when she become a wife and she really do love and care for her husband, I think she's going to handle him in a better way than a Janelle would handle him, to be honest. I think that Kira, it could get annoying because she could probably play coy, but at the same time, it's better than dealing with, you know, fangs and teeth and evilness and all of that other stuff. And Janelle, she's just, on the surface level, she's more pleasant. Okay. So even though I'm not the biggest Kira fan, you already know that by me reviewing her. she still is more wifey material than both Aries and Janelle, and for a number of different reasons. Aries is just, like I said, Aries is the step baby daddy seeker. She needs a daddy for her boys, and that sort of tells me she probably not even in good terms with the baby daddies, or I don't even know how many baby daddies it is. Is it one or is it two? Why you divorced the last guy? Okay. He wanted to stay together and you wanted to leave. That's not a flex. That's not good. And Janelle, she gonna be mad. She gonna be evil when you get on her bad side. Don't want no parts of that either. Kira is annoying, but she's not. She's more workable than the last two. So Kira's label is my ex side chick. Okay, that's her label. It's my ex side chick. She's a self-proclaimed sugar baby. Okay, she used to have a sugar daddy, and she's just good for a good time. She's my ex side chick. I used to have her as a side chick. I don't have her as a side chick no more because she got annoying, but she was a side chick for a while, you know, and that's Kira at number 5. At number 4 is, I'm gonna start with the label this time, my future ex-wife. Who is that? My future ex-wife is Jessica. Okay. Jessica, I think she's good. She's probably good enough to be a wife, but this woman has mean girl energy too. Every time something happened with Janelle, here she go rolling her eyes like, and making all these faces. Jessica take me as the type of woman, like Chris said, look, watch how you talk to me. Watch how you talk to me, okay? You can't talk to me like one of your employees or one of your vendors or something like that. And Jessica take me as the type that she has no submission. She want to wear the pants. She has a lot of masculine energy. She looks feminine, but she has man tendencies. She seemed like she want to outman the man. Okay. She's the type, and she says she don't want to change. She ain't changing nothing for no man. That kind of tells me that she don't really value men that much. Let me tell you what's gonna happen with Jessica. She's gonna get her baby. She's gonna sue you for child support. She's gonna raise that child by herself. I already see it happening. That's why I label her my future ex-wife. She may even get to the altar with a simp. You know, I don't want to say that Marie is a simp, but she'll probably do what she got to do to get to the altar. She's probably maybe good enough to get to the altar. The last 3, I don't think they would get to the altar. The next 4, I believe they could get to the altar, but you know, how successful it will be is relative. With Jessica, she's my future ex-wife. She'd probably get to the altar, but we would divorce very soon because she don't want to. I take her as a woman who don't want to listen to a man, who don't want to listen to any dude, who don't feel like she need to listen to any dude. She got her own coffee brand, you know, so she probably got the money. She's pretty successful that way. We she has this boss energy where she probably talks to her employees or her vendors or distributors, whoever. So she has to carry a masculine energy. She don't know how to turn that off. She don't know how to turn it off. And Chris recognized that. Like, yo, not at work no more. Watch how you talk to me. Okay? Just watch how you talk to me. I need you to come with some more femininity. I need you to come with some more softness. Recognize I'm your man. I'm different than everybody else. Everybody else has to kiss your ass. I don't. Okay? Watch how you talk to me. And if you can't do that, then I'm not going to call you as much. I'm not going to be interested in you as much. Now, if you don't want to curve that for me and you don't think I'm worth it, see you, sayonara. Okay? No harsh feelings, no nothing. We can just keep it pushing. Because I don't need that in my life. I don't care about your career, your business, how you view yourself. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is how you treat me. That's all I care about. You participating in capitalism, good for you. That don't make you a better person than me. Watch how you talk to me. Okay? And a lot of women can learn a lot from that lesson with Chris and Jessica. Watch how you talk to, men don't care about none of that stuff. We don't. Women like to throw their careers and their PhDs and all of this stuff up like that's supposed to impress us. We care about how you treat us. That's it. Okay? You're women, a lot of women tend to measure themselves based on the male's metrics. What they would like in a man, they think men like in them. Couldn't be further from the truth. Okay? Couldn't be further from the truth. Women still haven't figured out the female metric. And people have been trying to tell women what it is, and they act like they don't want to accept it. They want to still go by the male metric. You're not men. Men have different values. We don't care about your career. We don't care about your education. We care about what you can do for us. What can you do for us? Can you have our kids? Number one. How beautiful are you? Meaning, how beautiful are my kids going to be? Number two. So beauty is number two. Can you be submissive? Number three. Okay. Can you be feminine? Number four. Can you be friendly? Number five. Can you be fit? Number six. Jessica is my future ex-wife. It won't last. If we even got to the altar, it won't last. Because that mean woman will come out and you can't tell her nothing. Jessica take me as someone you can't tell her nothing. She's just gonna move how she moved. She's been successful at her business, so she thinks she's successful in life, and you can't tell her nothing. No, thank you. No, thank you. At number three, and I'm gonna say her label first. Her label is my ex-fiance. Okay, we never really made it to the altar because I found out that she is a lazy lover. Okay, and that's Lee. I found out she was a lazy lover. She don't like to do, she's too conservative. We was engaged, but I had to call that shit off. I'm not signing up for this for a lifetime. Okay. just not doing it. I think you're beautiful, but what good is your beauty and what good is your shape and all of that stuff if I can't reap the benefits of it? Like, what are we doing? You giving me church hugs? We supposed to be past this. What's wrong with your intimacy? Look, Lee, I think you need to see a therapist. I think maybe something happened in your past. I don't know. Something, look, a lot of sisters have some things in their past that's still troubling them and they still carry with them. And it makes them move in a certain type of way that is not very affectionate. Okay? They have to break out of some of this. They don't know how to let their hair down. Okay? I seen when she hugged who was that? She was almost eliminating Morier. And she gave Morier the hugest church hug. Like, it was like, I just think that she's too conservative. I just think, she said with Marvin, she ain't rocking with Marvin. She ain't open to nothing. That is a huge red flag. You're not even open. You can't even be open-minded. Let's try something and then say you don't like that, but don't say you ain't open. That is that's blasphemy for a man. I couldn't deal with that. You're not even open for real. Try it first. You might like it. Okay? Try it first. What are we doing? Because and let me tell you something. Lee had exes who cheated on her. I see why. I'm not necessarily justifying it, but I see why. You ain't giving it up, Lee. No wonder you the woman with all these exes who cheating on you. It's like being at a dealership with $1 million. You can afford any car in the lot. Right? You see a Bugatti, you love the Bugatti. The Bugatti got curves on it. It's a nice color. It looks good. And the dealer say, you can test drive any car but this car. Well, listen, I'm the buyer here. I want to enjoy the Bugatti. Let me test drive it. Nah. You can't drive this Bugatti. You could drive any other Bugatti or any other car in this lot, but you can't drive this one. So I'm gonna still need you to sign these papers so you can buy this Bugatti. Why the hell would I sign up to buy this Bugatti? I can't even test drive it. Why would I do that? You won't even let me test drive it, but you want me to buy it? Why would I do that? It's a whole bunch of other cars in here I'm looking at right now. What tell me the one I can test drive. I don't know what's wrong with this Bugatti. There's probably a reason why you don't want me to test drive this Bugatti. It's probably because something wrong with it. Why would I sign up for that? Why? I'm not. So it ain't good enough that it looks good. Yeah, it's the best, it's one of the best looking cars in this dealership. But if you don't want me to test drive it, it ain't no good to me. It's not, that's just how men view it. It ain't no good. It ain't good enough just to be looking at it. I need to enjoy it. So Lee, I see why your exes have been cheating on you. You're too conservative. I think maybe you need to talk to a shrink or something to unlock some of your inhibitions. But you got to let your hair down, sweetie. You're dealing with an insecurity that is that is causing you to have men bail on you. Okay. So work that out at number 3, my ex-fiance Lee. The next label is my cool baby mama. Who is that, y'all? That's Sierra. That's my baby mama. That's cool. When I come to pick up the kids, we ain't got no beef with each other. Might even give each other a peck on the cheek. What's up, girl? Hey, what's up? You know, come get these kids. Yeah, I got them. All right. Well, you know, you gonna be back at the same time? Yeah, I'll be back at the same time, same station, you know. All right, I'm going to my girlfriend's house. All right, enjoy yourself. I got the kids. Sierra is my cool baby mom. Okay. And that, I mean, she's at number 2. So she kind of went up. Now, some might say, how the hell did Sierra get to number 2 when she was talking about Birkin bags and stuff? Well, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was her sense of humor talking about Birkin bags and Chanel. And one thing she said is, if I want something, I'll just go get it myself. I don't need, nobody to go get it for me. So she's pretty self-sufficient. Now, Christopher took shots at her saying she was driving around in the Uber. She probably was. So how you talking Birkin bags and Chanel and you driving around in the Uber? Fair question, but that didn't really bother me that she drives around in the Uber. It don't. My whole thing is, how well can I get along with you? And this list shows a wifey ranking of how well I can get along with you. And that's how I have the women ranked right now. And Sierra is a woman I can get along with. I probably can't. I don't know about marrying her, but she's closer than a lot of the other women to being a wife. I'm gonna just be honest. I'd rather risk taking a marriage with her than everybody under her. But I label her my cool baby mama because I don't see her being argumentative at all. Okay, she's just not an argumentative woman. She can disagree with you without arguing with you. You know, her relationship, well, the whole thing with Chris, and she was joking, man. Chris, lighten up, bruh. She was joking with the Birkin. She was joking with the Chanel. You said you pay attention to what people, you pay attention to detail. So she threw out the Birkin bag and Chanel purse, and it was a tester. It was a joke that was a tester on you, and you failed to test, bro, because you became super insecure about it. And she was like, oh, okay, I see what this dude is on. First of all, he can't take a joke. Second of all, he ain't got it like that. And I'm not saying he should have it like that, for the record, but his response was all the way wrong. Well, not all the way wrong, halfway wrong. You know, he didn't get belligerent and was like, are you crazy, B? I ain't buying you no bird. That's the worst he could have done. But he didn't come like that. But I knew it was a joke. And if you're gonna put something out there saying I pay attention to details and stuff, roll with the punches, man. She threw a shot back at you. Okay, well, I like Birkin bags and Chanel. At this point, what women don't? Okay, so roll with the punch, man. Okay, well, yeah, you ain't getting that. Okay, yeah, you ain't getting that. Yeah, not tonight, not today, not ever. Maybe if you my wife, but just kind of roll with the punch. threw a joke back at her. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Rollies too. I like Rolexes, and you know, yeah, let's switch gifts. Okay. You know, just throw something back at her. But you don't lead with the, what if I can't get you that Birkin bag? Are you gonna leave me? You know, that, I understand the question. Don't get me wrong, Christopher. I understand the question, but you were on a different frequency than her. Okay. It was a joke. You was on like who? Herbert. Herbert would have heard that and he would have rolled with it. He would have rolled with that punch. He would have responded in a way that was a jokey way, just like he did in the improv. All right, my boys is fast, but they don't march that fast. Okay. That's one thing about Herbert, is that he's quick-witted. Okay. And he would have took that joke and he would have curved her. He would have gave her something back. But Christopher, this is why I had Christopher on the bottom of my male rankings, because I just thought the dude was a little out of touch, and they sent him home. But all that's to say that Ciara is my cool baby mama. And number one is my future wifey, Kat. Okay. Kat, she's my future wifey. I don't see a red flag with this chick. She is about as good as you're going to get on a show like this. She not dating for kids. She want her man. She is, she won't judge you for whatever religion you have. Love that. She is cooperative. Love that. She can take a joke and throw a joke at you. Love that. She works out on the regular, stays fit. Love that. She's friendly. Love that. She's gorgeous. Love that. Okay. I do not see many red flags or flaws with this woman. Now, the only flaw I would probably say is that she has some enhancements. To what degree, I don't know altogether, but she has some enhancements. So I got to see her stripped down. I got to see her, I got to see her without all the enhancements. I got to see what I really got. That will really determine to me where she would rank. But for the most part, from what I see, and that package, it's not even close. Okay. It's not even halfway close. She is so above the rest of these women, it is ridiculous. Okay. Now, some women, practically all women I know, dislike Kat and say she has red flags written all over her. Please explain to me what this woman's red flags are. Why do so many women dislike Kat? Let me tell y'all a short story. I talked to one of my exes, okay, and we had a conversation, and it was about Beyonce. I adore Beyonce. Okay, I'll just keep it real. There's Ciara, and then there's Beyonce. No, not Ciara. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Rihanna and Beyonce. And I asked one of my exes, what's up with that? Why do so many women love Ciara and they cannot stand Beyonce? What is it with the Beyonce hate? I don't understand. My ex told me something real. She said, Ciara, she smoke, she getting in fights with Chris Brown. She real. I can relate to that. Beyonce is so above my level, I can't relate to her. I said, wow, that's how women think? So Beyonce is so perfect, you can't relate, therefore you don't like her? You like Rihanna more because she's flawed? I find that interesting. Rihanna, I don't think that she's married. She's not married. Kids out of wedlock. She used to be a smoker, probably still is a smoker. A lot of attitude, fight with men. But she's relatable. Beyonce is so far up in the clouds and in the sky, a lot of women can't see her. That it's just amazing to me. It's just amazing to me. This is why Beyonce have more haters. Oh, she can't sing, she can't dance, she can't do none of this. She ain't nothing. She is so overrated. Yeah. But Rihanna, oh, she way better. She this, that, she that, she that. Rihanna is more flawed than Beyonce from a male perspective, from most men perspective. I say all that to say the Cat is probably in that same category. And I know I'm kind of putting Cat on a bit of a pedestal, but I'm not seeing many flaws with this woman. She has practically everything a man could ask for: cooperation, humor, beauty, intelligence. She's a ER nurse. Like, she don't have an attitude. She don't carry stuff with her. She's not looking to just have babies so she can divorce you. Cat is number one, my future wifey. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'd be interested to know. And let me know what y'all think about the labels too. Did I get the labels right? Again, it's all in fun. Relax, okay? It's edutainment. It's how men review you. Not just me, but other men, believe it or not. And there you have it. At number 7, the last one, Aries. 2 divorces. I don't know how many of them. Probably got 2 different baby daddies. But you got 2 boys. You're looking to be, you're about as ready as Brandon was, and Brandon left. So what that say about you? You should have left too. You kept that to yourself too. I found that to be a little sneaky. I don't know why, that wasn't displayed, firsthand, but I found that a little sneaky. Aries at number 7, Janelle at number 6, Kira at number 5, Jessica at number 4, Lee at number 3. 2 is Ciara, and number 1 is Cat, and it ain't even close. Okay, she is. The other ladies ain't even near Cat. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about that. Hit the like, share, and subscribe for real. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.